It's about time you were in this tournament after Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be weird. I don't know what to do with myself. Christmas Day, I think we've obviously got to come back down and have a test, but I'm definitely going home unless obviously the circumstances change and I have to stay here, then so be it. But all being well, I'll be going home and spending it with my family and still practicing, and hopefully I'll be ready for after Christmas against Johnny.
To make it through your opener here and do so in straight sets with a minimum of fuss. Yeah. With your record here, that's probably important, isn't it?
I've got a pretty decent record here, I think. No, to be honest, I did say, no disrespect to Wayne, I thought to myself, don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure, which I think I did in the second set. He came back with 2 great legs, but I missed, I think it was 3 clear at 32, and it would have been 6 straight legs as well. I think I put myself under unnecessary pressure there, but you can't grumble. A 3-0 win at the Worlds, especially for me with the record I've got here, I'll take that all day long.
Look, we've seen you go on runs at big tournaments, European Championship, match play, wherever.
Yeah, this is different.
But that's it. Coming here, is there always that thing hanging over you?
It's weird. I've just said in previous interviews that I've always, well, I won't say always, I felt confident the majority of the time. There was a couple of times where I've came and I thought, I hope I win, which is not a good thing. Whereas other times I think, I'll win. Obviously, it's not materialised, but this year, I knew I had a favourable draw, if you like, and I felt more pressure, to be honest. I was coming over and I was really nervous, and I was just putting pressure, nothing else, just putting pressure on myself. But I think that's where my game's at the minute. I'm playing really well over the course of the year. I felt like I was under a bit of pressure at the start of the year, obviously before the whole pre-COVID thing. But I had a good year 2 years ago, so I full well knew that I had to defend it, and I think I've done that and more. You know what I mean? I've won 2 tournaments. You can defend it all you want and win money here and there, but there's nothing like winning. Winning 2 tournaments has been massive for me this year.
So the feeling you've got coming into this year's Winmau World Championship, is that down to just confidence, or is it down to hard work? Or
both, I think. I think confidence is a massive thing with me, and I think it is with a lot of players. You look at where some players are now compared to where they were, 1-2 years ago. There was different players, and I think confidence plays a massive part in that. If you're missing and you're playing well and still losing, I think that's a bigger thing than if you're playing bad and still losing. If you're playing bad and losing, you're expecting to lose. Do you know what I mean? But if you're playing well and losing, it's just you can't find in your mind why you're losing. It's really strange, and I've been through that in my career. But at the minute, things are going good. I've won my first game. I'm actually going to go on for Christmas and actually come back down after Christmas. So it's always a favourable. Whose phone's that? Turn all phones off, please.
You will be back after Christmas. You'll be taking on one of your best mates on the tour, and Johnny Clayton.
I wouldn't say best mates.
One of your mates on the tour, Johnny Clayton. What's that going to be like? Because that is a huge game. Even you've got a very impressive career and you won titles, but it would be uncharted territory to go further in the biggest tournament in the world. You've got to go and beat one of your mates to do it.
Yeah, I think it's the same for Johnny. Like I say, me and Johnny are really good friends. We spend a lot of time together. He's a cracking guy, and I just think it's just business on the day. If I beat him in the Grand Prix, so I'm sure he'll be absolutely itching to get one back on me, especially the circumstances in which that was. I think it'll be the last leg decider, so he'll be itching to get one back on me. But Johnny's a great guy, and I feel really confident that I'm going to get the job done there. But if it's not to be on the day, there's worse persons to go out to than Johnny.
Well, look, well done. Enjoy Christmas.
Nice one. Cheers, Dan. You too.
So, congratulations. Will it be a completely different feeling in the Cullen household this Christmas Day compared to normal?
Well, yeah. I'm not sure whether. Start again. I'm not sure whether I'll have a drink over Christmas, depending on the schedule and things like that. But it's the first time that I've actually gone home and knowing that I'm having to come back. So, I'll have a practice Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Make no mistake, I'll be ready for whenever it be for the second round.
Obviously, I know you know about the record. The media talk about the record. Does it feel like the monkey is now gone?
Yeah, I said that when I beat Corey, and it's just escalated since then. It's just a strange way. Like I've said, previously, I don't feel like I've played. There's the odd time where I've played shocking and I've got what I deserved, But I feel like I played right. I think I was unlucky last year against Nico. He played a game which is, I'm not going to say the game of his life, it was up there, and I felt like I felt like I lost it, not he won it. But it's just that's what seems to happen to me here. Obviously, I'd rather the fans be here to see me actually win on stage. You know, those hardcore ones that have been here for the last 11 years and only see me win once. But yeah, like I say, a win's a win. I don't care if it was 70 whatever average. As long as I've come out the victor, I don't care.
In the start of the tournament or the build up to it, we were going to have fans here, and I know most players were excited about that. How did you feel when the door was slammed shut and it was going back behind
Yeah,
closed doors?
didn't surprise me one bit. You know, the way the government's gone about things. You know, I'm no politician, but you know, the government. You know, you can't go from tier 2 to tier 4 in 4 days. Do you know what I mean? They've got it massively wrong. Like I say, I'm no scientist, no politician, but the way they've gone about things, it's no surprise to me. Every rule I think they make up, there's another rule to contradict it. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely shocking. But I'm thankful that the tournament's still on, whether it's with fans or without fans. Obviously, we prefer it with fans, but you know, I'm just thankful that the tournament's on, to be honest.
And now that you say you're getting this ranking money from the Worlds, you're in the top 16 without anything here. Is next step the top 10 for Joe Cullen?
Yeah, we'll see. This is where, if you look at the rankings, there's players in there that's all the ranking money is predominantly Worlds money. I've had no Worlds money for the last 147 years. Do you know what I mean? If I can go far in this, it'll rocket me up the rankings, but we'll just take it one game at a time. I'm not going to get carried away with a win like it was today. I don't think Wayne played his usual game and didn't push me, to be honest, but I think he pushed me in the second set a little bit, but he didn't really push me, to be honest, so I'm not going to get carried away. We'll see how it goes against Johnny.
Joe, congratulations always there.
Nice one, cheers Phil.
Joe, there's obviously been a change of equipment this year. How much confidence can that take, and does it have an effect in tournaments like this? Yeah,
well, I think it has an effect in the fact that I've done well. I think if I'd have started and I hadn't done well, I was losing silly games. I think I'd have maybe questioned the equipment when really I shouldn't, but winning a tournament within your first 5 tournaments, I think that was a massive boost for me. It reiterated what I thought was right. The equipment's there, and I think that's what I've been waiting for the last few years. I was wanting to change, but I didn't know what I wanted to change to. And Lee at Winmau, he's done a brilliant job in finding me a dart that, to be honest, I didn't even think of in terms of design. And he's come up with this, and I was a bit sceptical to start with, but I'm pretty sure it's clear to see that it's working.
And in terms of ranking money, you talked about the world ranking money. You're right on the edge of that top 16, sort of in and out every couple of months when the rankings change. But a win here really could boost you up into in top 10, top 12, that sort of region, couldn't it?
Yeah. But like I say, my form's good. I've never really looked too much at the rankings, unless it comes round to the Masters. Obviously, you need to be in the top 16, but I've never really, looked too much at the rankings, because if you're playing well and you're doing well, especially in the TV tournaments, the ranking will take care of itself. You don't want to be thinking, I'd rather get to number 12, 11, whatever it be. The ranking will take care of itself. If you're playing well enough on TV and getting far enough on TV, the ranking you don't have to worry about.
All right, brilliant. Cheers for your time, Joe.
Nice one, cheers.